Let's talk about lead generation a little bit. We hear that term all the time in the business world, but it truly means the same thing in the dating world. We need to have a lead funnel. And with our lead funnel, how do we make sales? We have all these leads up here that funnel down to the one that we actually want. So it's the same thing in dating. We need to make sure when we're going out, that we are dating a lot of individuals, and we're trying to figure out who we want to, what sales we want to close, and so on and forth. And if we're not going to be able to find that one if we don't actually go out, because if you go out with one date and you think that's the person it's going to be, you're unfortunately mistaken. It's not how it's going to be. You need to go out and put yourself out there. You need to date. That is your dating profile. When you go out there, is it generic, or does it specifically talk about you? Because the more specific it is, the more likely you're going to narrow down your sales funnel to find the specific person that you're looking for. Guys, if you don't like sports, or you do love sports, doesn't matter. But if it's in your profile, then you're going to find somebody. But if you date a girl that doesn't like sports and you do, it's never going to work. If you like to travel and you try to find a woman who, that you connect with, but she doesn't like to be on airplanes, never going to work. And it's the same thing, vice versa. So make sure your profiles are as specific as they can be. Let's talk about the pipeline and the conversations that we're having. I hear these guys and they're like, oh yeah, I scheduled this dinner and it was for 3 hours long. And I'm like, dude, do you want to be in an interview? When you have an interview with a new person, do you want to be in there for 3 hours? No, you want to be in there 60 to 90 minutes. You want to be able to have good conversation and determine whether it is good or bad. You want to have a way out just in case it is a train wreck. You want to be able to leave if you can. So, I hate when people say coffee dates suck, but it's an initial interview. It's a great way to just sit with somebody for an hour and schedule that time from 1 to 2 p.m. We're going to have a coffee date, and we're going to get to know each other and determine whether we want to move to the second level or to the next stage in the process. It's simple. It's not being cheap. It's not being anything. It is engaging with that individual to find it out. Again, we're looking at it from a business standpoint, not anything else. So when you leave that first date, schedule the second date if you want to. How many times do we lead a sales call and say, hey, I want to get you on the calendar for next Friday to make sure we're locked in? We say it all the time in business. Why don't we say it in the dating world? It's absolutely the same thing. So if you enjoyed that date with that individual, with that male or female, or whomever you were with, then say, hey, I really enjoyed this date. I would love to lock something in for next Friday. Are you available? What time works for you? Outstanding. Boom, boom, boom. You both put your phones out. You send a calendar invite, whatever works for you, but it's there. So again, the pipeline and the conversation is the same. Let's talk about objections. We get them all the time in the sales world. We get an objection that talks about, well, I don't know, the price is too high or this or that. In the dating world, it's pretty simple. If you get somebody who ghosts you, absolutely enjoy that rejection, because that means that you don't have to hire that person, employee, let them ride for 9 months and find out that they weren't a good fit. If they want to ghost you now, that tells you the type of skills that they have to be able to communicate with you, and you don't need that kind of stress, and you don't need those kind of people in your life. So let them move on. Peace out. Don't care. It's all on you. So if that's what you want to do, that's an easy objection to overcome. Bye. Don't need you. Let's talk about touch points. If the date went well, tell them it went well. If the momentum's fading, figure out why the momentum's fading. We're too old for this shit. Just ask the damn question. All right? Why do you think momentum's fading? I don't know. It could be A, B, C, or D, or I don't like the way you communicate, or I don't like this. If you can build that trust and that bond, just like you do with your clients, you're upfront with your clients. If you're not delivering, this is why we're not delivering, A, B, C, D. If your client's not living up to your expectations, or your supplier's not living up to expectations, hey, I need you to step up this game. I need you to do this, and I need you to do this. I need you to meet my expectations. Expectation 1, expectation 2, and expectation 3. We do it in the business world. We can do it in the dating world. I really like you. I want to continue to do business with you. I want to have a relationship with you. Let's step up that game. This is what I need. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I didn't even know I was doing that. My apologies. Let me fix that and let's move on. So yeah, touch points are fantastic when you're moving through the dating and the relationship game.